Okay, today I'm going to be showing you how I blend up my bath herbs from start to finish. So these are the bags that we'll be using. Oh no, let me put the labels on first. I don't know how many I'll be able to do because I only have a small amount of herbs left. So those are the labels for the front. Then I have labels for the back. So these warm herb, well, these are bath herbs that you can use for your bee steam, or if you just want to cleanse. So first I get these. These are FDA approved bags. I have a little window. They say it's called a window because I like for people to see the herbs. Although herbs should be out of light, direct light, as much as possible to keep their potency. Just in case some of you don't know, I am the craftswoman and I specialize in womb wellness and waist beads. I'm a birth worker, author, doula trainer, certified yoni steam practitioner, certified midwife assistant, certified yoga, womb yoga instructor. All that good stuff. So we're going to be talking about the herbs and the actual ingredients and what they're good for and why I chose the ingredients. So I'm not doing a lot here. It looks like it's just going to be 3. We'll see how many, if I have any herbs left over. I also, even if you don't want to do a bee steam, so this right here, this is the instructions. So I'm putting the instructions on the back. Because people always ask, how do you use it? So I have warm herbs too that you can use for tea. And also for bee steam. This right here is going to have some salt in it. So this one is not ingestible or edible. I mean, it's still natural enough that it's not going to poison you if you accidentally ingest it, because everything is natural that's being used in this package of bath herbs. So if you have like eczema, any type of skin issues, it can probably help you. Doing a bath soak can help make your skin really nice and soft and cleanse from. Okay, so what I'll do is, my hands are clean. People think just because you have on gloves that everything is so sanitized. It's not, because people have on gloves and they touch their cell phone, they touch everything. But I'm right here by water and soap, so I can easily wash my hands if I touch something nasty. So I'm going to open this up at the bottom so that it stands up on its own. I need to open it up some more. I just don't want to make too many, like, little, I don't like all that. So this is FDA approved bag packaging. So if you wanted to put this product in stores, you could, like big box stores, Walmart, what's the Whole Foods, Target. You can do that. I also sell these wholesale, and I could white label, or just, you know, put no label on there, basically. White label it if you want to get these wholesale womb herbs or bath herbs. So that's how you open it up. That's just the starting point. Put your labels on. I'll leave one right there. Leave these other two right here. So now I'm going to blend my herbs. Herbs, herbs, whatever you call it. And I like to use a glass bowl. This right here, this is rosebuds and petals, and rose is really good for your skin. As you know about rose water, rose oil. It smells so good. So you can use this for your V-steam, your baths, or let me see what else. Really, that's it. The V-steams and the baths. This is what this is going to be used for. I'm going to get my spoon so that I can stir all of this stuff up. Some herbs, they are not supposed to be in touch with metal. I don't know, but I know the sage is like that. Is it sage? No, it's clay. Bentonite clay. You can't put that in metal. And this is my lavender. So these things, they're very aromatic. They smell really good, but they also, I mean, have really good nutritional benefits. It's really good for your skin and for your whole body. So we already did the herbs. So it's just rose and lavender. You want to mix it up as much as you can. And then I'm going to add some of my salt here. So I have a salt blend. It's kind of like a secret. I'm not telling all of the salts that I put in. I don't have that much left, so I'm going to just use about a cup here. Yep, I think that's all I'm going to do for that. So whatever falls on the floor, I am going to use that, or fall on the table, I'm going to use that for my bath. My floor is clean. Use it for my bath, not to be sold. Sometimes the salt gets clumpy, so you got to break it up. Make sure it's broken up really good. The salt is going to help cleanse your skin as well. If you have eczema, psoriasis, if you just want to detox or cleanse. I just use the word cleanse. We overuse the word detox. But your body is naturally always detoxing, especially at night and when you're fasting. I just want to get everything in there, blend it up really well. I'm going to add another salt in here. To me, I think it needs a nice balance. It's not half and half, but I definitely want to see the salt. I'm going to put a little bit more salt in there. I think that's kind of turned too much to this side. So when people use these bath herbs to V-steam, either you can you don't have to have a reason. You don't have to be trying to get pregnant. It does help with cleansing. For fertility, it's good to use these bath herbs after you've had a baby. Before your cycle, like if you want to do a bath, like, and some people do not like their tub, so they don't want to take a bath. But what you can do is like get a big basin and just squat in it and soak yourself. And you can do that to cleanse. It can also, like when you do the V-steam, of course, you know that the V-steam, yeah, this is how I like it to look. Oh. It's still a little rocky. The salt is a little rocky, but I like that sparkle from the salt when it's in the bag. It still seems like the salt is in the middle when we package it. Try to make sure that everything gets blended up really well. And this bath herbs and the womb herbs are available on my website, craftswoman.com. I probably should have got these rocks or the solid crystal salts. I should have got this together before I even put this in here. I didn't know it was this many. So if you have fibroids, PCOS, endometriosis, this is something good to use. I think I want to put in a little more of the rose. I'm taking a picture of this. I don't know how to do it while I'm on live on the other phone. Where's my Google? Hi there. I'll probably just, instead of me trying to go live on all these platforms, I'm just going to stay here because I'm not that savvy to know how to maneuver both of these platforms. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Where you at? Where do you live? The salt does kind of settle at the bottom when I package these up anyway. Oh, I think I'm definitely gonna have. I didn't know I had this many herbs left. So I got my scale here. So this right here, when you measure this, I mean when you weigh this, it's gonna already have the 70.75 ounces. Oh, okay. You're in North Carolina. Okay, so it's 0.75 on the scale, and I sell these in 4 ounces. So I'm gonna measure the herbs to make sure it's 4 ounces in here. And this is something for you to soak for the whole family. It's not just for V-steam. It's good for children. It's all natural. So we're going to keep on going until we get to 4.75 because the package itself is 0.75. And the package says that there's 4 ounces in here. Ooh, that's too much. I got 1 ounce over. So I'm going to take some out. I forgot, not 1 ounce over, 0.25 over, because we're making it to be 4.75. Because the package is 0.75 and we need to have 4 ounces of herbs in here. Okay, there we go. So then you're going to seal it. Make sure that it is closed. And we're going to seal the top later. But as you can see, it's closed, but it's still open right here. And let's go to our next one. So if you have fibroids, PCOS, endometriosis, ovarian cysts, uterine polyps, painful menstrual cramps, infertility, reoccurring miscarriages, you want to get these herbs. They can really help. They help me overcome infertility naturally, without any drugs or hormones, no injections, just V-steaming, and doing a lot more though. Also drinking the teas There's a lot of things that I did. I can't say that it's one thing, but it was a lot of things I did. You can check it out in my book, The Dark Room Redemption 3, on how I overcame infertility. But when you, even if you don't have anything going on, it's just good to cleanse. The V steamer can also help to tighten the vaginal walls. It also helps with your bladder and your bum, the back area. Ooh, 5 ounces. That's pretty. Oh man. It's the salt. The salt is, the salt weighs, so the herbs don't weigh that much. The salt weighs a lot. I don't like the bag to be looking skimpy. It's 4 ounces, but man. So if you are a birth worker, into any type of feminine wellness, selling herbs like this is can be good for your brand or your bottom line, because you can get extra sales by selling these bath herbs. But these also, they're good for the whole family. So you don't, even if you don't want to be seen. Okay, we got 2 down. Looks like it's gonna be way more than one. I don't think I'm gonna do all of these. Use all of this. You can order this on the website as well for retail. Retail or wholesale, right along with the waist beads. What? Man, that salt is really... making it heavy. So let's talk about dosages. When you're using this, when you're using the bath herbs in your bath, if you have like a regular tub, not a garden tub, big old jacuzzi tub, you're going to just use about, you can do 1 ounce or 2 ounces. If you don't see it's still open. If you don't measure it, if you don't want to measure it, you can just, I have 2 more bags. I am going to, I'm trying to think, should I just do all of them? Should I just do all of it? By the way, these labels are temporary. I don't like them. I'm just using these because I have them. And I am not wasting any money. I have them, but I didn't like the way they turned out. I made the labels. And the print is just too small. I didn't know it was too small, but I'm learning. I used to get my labels from this other company. For some reason, they made it to where I couldn't get the labels that I had before. So I went with a different company. And I'm okay with them. I do like them. The other company is in UK, so my packages, my my package, it never comes fast. But this other company is local, so when I order, the labels usually come quick. So I think I'm gonna have to leave the other company, although I did like my template of the labels that I already have that I've been using for years. I like the size of them. This new company don't have the bigger size of the labels, but they're cheaper, so I can get front and back, because you got to make sure that you put that in your price. Everything like these bags here, the labels, everything has to go into your cost. So you got to open it up with your hand. I don't really know no other way to do it. Open it up so that it stands up by itself. Be gentle. I try to be gentle because I don't want it to look so raggedy, you know? When somebody pick it up or somebody order it, I don't like, see how I just opened that? And now look at that. I don't like that. I want it to look perfect. And these things, they're so easy to get, what do you call it? They're so easy to get messed up. I don't know the best word for that, what I'm trying to say. I used to do the yoni steams, and I wasn't selling these herbs because I wanted people to come to me. But people wanted to know how could they do it themselves at home. And so now I don't have that location anymore. I started selling the herbs. No. Yeah, started selling the herbs. Now people want to come to my place, but I don't have a location where I do these steams anymore. So you can't please some people. They want you to do it, or they want to do it at home. And I didn't want to do it myself. I was attempting to train people, but you know what they did? They took my little strategy and just started doing it on their own. And I really wanted to have people to work with me so I wouldn't have to do every single person. Just gauging, trying to see, should I make more than this? Because it's a little bit much. I think I'm just gonna go on and make all of them. Just gotta take out like 0.5 ounces. There we go. They be like that, she goes. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags finished. I might as well just do all of it. I may as well. We want to get all of the herbs. It's gonna smell. Your bathroom is gonna smell so good when you use these herbs. That aroma, that natural aromatherapy, not synthetic. Ooh, it's a lot. I'm gonna go get some more bags because that's gonna be a lot. Maybe 4 or 5 more. I got 4 bags. I'm probably okay. So that's, oh, this is way more than the last one. I don't know if I should probably put some to the side. Nah, they're gonna be good. Just putting in my secret salt blend, and we're using natural salt. Natural salt. Not that one with the lady with the umbrella salt. Nope, not doing that. I filled this bowl up too high. So I can't really mix it the way I really want to because I don't want it to spill and I still waste more product. So once I do this next bag, I can have more room to really mix it a little more. So you can choose whichever herbs that you like for your product, whatever it is. But I know that lavender is really good for as an astringent. So if you have like BV, vaginitis, bacteria vaginosis, this can help. Like, I mean, 1V steam can help. Now, I don't know what this is. Is this a... It's not a hair. What is it? It's the herbs making me sneeze. And my hair is covered, so ain't no hair of mine getting up in here. As far as developing your price, I just would say in general, 3 times however much you spend. But that doesn't mean that that has to be your price. That's just generally how you can price your items to make sure that you're getting the profit. So they say 3 times so that you can get, it covers your overhead and other expenses like that. I don't like, when I do outdoor pop-ups, I don't like to sell these because I just don't really. If it's too hot, I'm not going to bring my herbs out to destroy them, basically. If I do bring them, it'll be like somewhere where they can stay cool, out the sunlight. These smell so good. Y'all gotta, oh my gosh, it smells so good. And that reminds me, I need to make another, yeah. So whatever I have left over, usually what I have left over, I use it. But I'm going to need to have it as a sample because once these are sealed, you can't open it up. And people like to smell the herbs for whatever reason. Is it herbs or herbs? I think it's preference. Is the H silent? If you make bath products like this, can you let me know what you make? And like what's it good for and all that type of stuff. Oh, I gotta do my labels again. Because I got some more bags here. I really like to look at different products. So I have several videos on how to do a V-sting if you need to know that. And I think a lot of stuff is self-explanatory. But it don't be like that. People need, even on how to make tea. But people don't even know how to make tea. So on the back of this, so these instructions that I have, I use these same instructions for my womb herbs package and my bath herbs. So that helps when it comes to ordering. And I just included the instructions. Let me see if I can just put it up here so you can just read it. It won't sit up. But the instructions is for V-sting, bath, and tea. Because some people just don't even know how to make a cup of tea. But I know we know how to make some Kool-Aid. Hold on 1 second. I wish I could play some music that's not going to get a copyright strike. Okay, we did the front. Now we're going to put the labels on the back. I'm almost finished here. I have to show you how to seal it because you're supposed to buy this expensive machine. I don't even know if it's expensive, but I figured out or found out a way to seal my bags without that machine. It's a couple of different ways, but I'm gonna show you the one that I use. Okay, open this up again. I also make body scrubs, but I don't really, they can get messy. I know I have to work on my packaging, but when they damage stuff like this, I've had it to waste on this, on my books. And so I have a really awesome body scrub recipe. I made a video. I believe it's a short about it. And the body scrub really does, it's a really good product. But when it gets on my books and just, you know, there was an elder lady who owned a bookstore. And I asked her if I could like sell my candles and shea butter and my body scrubs in her store. I think we did a consignment deal. And she said no. I said, but she said no, because they're gonna touch that and then they're gonna touch the books. They're gonna mess up the books. And I was like, no, you can just keep it separate or whatever. But you know what? That lady was so right. I don't even know what she's doing now. She owned a bookstore here in Dallas, and she closed down. But she gave me a chance to do some business. Joe, I think it was Joe. Can't remember her name, Miss Joe. But she was right about that. So the body scrubs, and then I shipped a body scrub in a glass jar to somebody. Did not package it well. This is when I first started. And the woman said that the package was totally destroyed. She didn't even understand how the mail postal worker put the bag even in her P.O. box. She said it was oil everywhere. I was like, oh, I got to do better. It's my problem because I know other companies that sell the body scrubs, they don't have leaks. So I pretty much like to do the body scrub upon request. And I used to be real big on the shea butters too, until it was really moving to Texas, returning to Texas, and doing pop-ups in the summertime. It changed my whole game because all of that type of stuff that can melt, I'm not trying to deal with all of that. tell you a trick to keeping your skill. Your yeah, I've been having this skill since I've been making candles, and you know I haven't had to replace the batteries because I always take them out. After I finish doing this, I always take out the battery. So I need to do that for my flashlights and pretty much everything. But for this, it's just a habit. I always take out the batteries so it helps keep it longer. I've never had to replace those batteries. It's really amazing. So I usually do not work in silence like this. I usually have on some music or some podcasts or something. So it feels a little boring. Oh man, I wonder where we run out. I don't even know if this is going to be enough for the last one. I guess I told you I'm going to make a little bit for my sample because people want to smell it. The womb herbs smell good too. The womb herbs has spearmint in it, which is good for PCOS and fibroids, endometriosis. And that's in a tea form, so you can only drink that. I think it'll be enough. I'm also doing a doula training online. It's coming up. You know anybody that wants to be a doula, please send them my way. I also do $50 referral fees, so they just have to give your name when they're registering, and you get $50. I do in person, online, and I have a self-paced program. And that's the reason why I even got into these products and all of this stuff. It's because of being a doula, being into birth work, and just learning about all the different womb issues that women were having. And there's so many women who are getting unnecessary hysterectomies, cesareans, all that stuff. Mainly because lack of knowledge, fear. If it's not a real emergency. Okay. All right. I think we did perfect as far as me having enough over to have a sample. So people can smell it because they want to smell it. And once this is, once this is sealed, you can't really smell it. All right, so we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the rest of this, I'm gonna put in a jar. Yeah, this is a nice amount to have left over for the sample. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna seal these things. When I found out how people was doing this, I said, oh my goodness. So this is how you're going to seal your packaging. With an ironing board, it's not really necessary. Get your ironing board. So you get your ironing board and you get your iron. And we're going to seal these with the heat from the iron. I couldn't believe it when I found that out. I said I was going to go buy this machine. So as you can see, it's open. Still open. Just turn it down. Okay, let me just bring it closer. You want to press it down. Make sure you don't get on the actual part that seals. So look, ooh, it's hot. I turned it up high too. I'm gonna let that cool down. Yep. We're gonna let that cool down for a second. That's it. You don't have to buy that machine. I don't know what it is, but it's some type of heating, sealing machine that you buy. Don't ask me what to put this on because I really don't know. I just turned it all the way up high. Let me see if this one is... Okay, this one is cooled down. So, you see? You can't open it now. So, it's sealed. FDA approved. Get your stuff in these stores. You can also buy these from me wholesale. All you gotta do is just press it down and iron it. It takes what? Less than, let me see, how many seconds? 10 seconds. 10 seconds to seal this. You want to make sure it's not open. Because when you selling stuff, people will open and stuff and do all type of craziness. So you want to make sure it's sealed like the professional packages in the stores. You definitely don't want any spillage when you're mailing these items. This is all you have to do to save money on buying that. I don't know what the machine is called. Anyway. And we're almost finished. Just have 2 more. And that's it. So we have did our herbs for today. This is all you have to do. And it is sealed. Just make sure that you don't get past this part. You don't want to go there because you're going to mess it up. All right, that's it. Hopefully you guys have learned something from this video. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Go to my website, craftswoman.com. Let me know what you think about this video and if you learned anything. We're about to get ready to do these events. So if you want to get on my email list, go to craftswoman.com and enter in your information so I can send you emails and let you know where we'll be, what we'll be doing, and all that good stuff, all the classes that we have coming up. I'm about to go package. Actually, let me go ahead and put this iron board up. Clean up as you go so you won't have so much to clean up later.